In my last video, I said I ended up having to do something I never thought I would have to do. And honestly, that was learning how to slow down and face myself. For so many years, I stayed busy. I stayed in survival mode. And I stayed moving between motherhood, marriage, work, businesses, caregiving. Life was constantly changing. And I never really stopped long enough to deal with the emotional parts of me that were still hurting. And during the pandemic, life forced me to sit down still in ways I wasn't prepared for emotionally. I thought I was just overwhelmed from everything changing around me. But the truth is, I was emotionally exhausted for years and from years of surviving. I had spent so much of my life taking care of other people, being strong, pushing through, and staying productive that I never really asked myself, how was I actually doing inside? And when life finally showed me what I needed to do, and life finally slowed down, I realized there were parts of me that needed healing long before the pandemic even happened. And at the time, I didn't fully understand what I was really feeling. But looking back now, I know that season changed me in ways I never expected. One of the hardest parts of that season of my life was having to help take care of my mother. And honestly, that brought up emotions in me that I wasn't fully prepared to deal with. Growing up, my relationship with my mother was very painful and emotionally neglectful. My siblings and I spent a lot of our childhood longing for love, protection, affection, and emotional support that we just didn't receive. Her focus was consumed by her addiction, her own brokenness, and her relationship with my father. And as a child, we often felt unseen emotionally. So when she became ill during the pandemic, I struggled deeply trying to separate the pain of my childhood from the reality that this was still my mother and she needed my help. There were moments I hated it, moments I felt angry, moments I felt emotionally exhausted and triggered all over again because a part of me still carried the grief of never truly feeling mothered by her. But at the same time, I also began to understand that my mother